So today I want to talk about the Willow TV show on Disney Plus. Before I watched the first episode or the show, I watched the movie and kind of got perspective on what the original was about before. I mean, I had seen the movie like several times as a kid. I don't want to count the times I've seen it, but I've seen it a lot. As kids do, they watch things over and over again. But it basically was the original movie, a cheesy kids fantasy movie with cheesy dialogue, a cheesy love story, and just basically a cheesy film made for kids. I mean, that most of us who are now in our 40s and 50s probably look fondly on the movie more than it really was. It wasn't great, it was for kids, and we just are nostalgic for something that wasn't as big as we thought it was, maybe. But after watching the show, I have to say it hit the mark for me. And it's weird because the media liked it, the fans didn't. Slight differences were the fact that each show ended with like a contemporary rock song. Enter Sandman, a Dire Straits song, I think a Chris Cornell song, but some of it was like a cover song. Some of the Dire Straits song was the real Dire Straits singing it. It was more like I Want My MTV, that one. So, perfect song to end the show. But as for like writing, substance, story, it was all in line with the original. It all had that like cheesy fantasy feel that I think you got with the original. And it that got picked on by the fans. They didn't like the dialogue. They also didn't like the, as some people call it, woke, which I think is a made up conservative word. It's either PC or it's not. And they went PC with this, and you have two female characters who are in love, they're in a relationship. Some people didn't like, they called it like teeny bopper kind of love stories and stuff. I mean, is it really any different than the love story in the original? I don't think it's much different. I think if you have a problem with the gay love story, you're probably a homophobic person. And that's your problem, not Lucasfilms. Because there's nothing wrong with being gay. There's something wrong with people that have a problem with it. They're nearsighted, ignorant, and stupid. Their brains are like, I'm probably giving them too much credit on the brain size. Really. I mean, hate is not smart. People should love each other, no matter what. The whole world should just get along. There shouldn't be this division. And that's what you get now with entertainment. It has to veer into politics where it never had to before. And that's not the filmmaker's fault for wanting to include stuff like that. That is clearly the media and the fans that are ruining entertainment. There's also the fans that critique everything. When I was a kid, you didn't critique stuff. You went to a movie for fun, a popcorn flick to escape. Same with TV. You didn't sit there and critique every... And there was no internet. You didn't go on the internet afterwards and basically bash it. There was not that outlet to do it. So I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought it had homages to the original, yet adding that musical touch that you didn't have in the original that I was not bothered by whatsoever. It kind of added to my enjoyment of it. So it was basically a good homage to the original with a few modern twists here and there. And Warwick was great. The tall guy, I forget his name, with the long hair, the warrior, he was great. I didn't have a problem with any of the actors. They were all really good. The girl with the curly hair, um, she was from Han Solo and with the Falcon and Winter Soldier, the MCU. She was really good as well. She's good in everything she's in. She was good in this. She was good in MCU. She was good in Star Wars Han Solo. I mean, I don't have a problem with any of the actors. Story was good. Kasdan, I think, wrote a pretty good script for this. For what it was. Based on a mindless kids family, shall I say, movie, they turned it into a pretty damn good TV show. That, for the record, is not canceled. It is not canceled. The writer for it, Jonathan Kasdan, the son of Lawrence Kasdan, one of the more legendary screenwriters, Empire Strikes Back, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Body Heat he wrote and directed, The Big Chill he wrote and directed. The guy is legendary. Well, his son did the script, and he says scripts are written for season 2, and not only are they written, they're doing it, they're just taking a little hiatus and waiting for the fans to be ready for more Willow. And when they are, there's going to be a season 2, maybe a season 3. I think those books were telling for a reason. I don't think Lucasfilms would have done that and then said, nope, we're not doing 2 more seasons, or at least 1 more season. So, I enjoyed it. I said to all the people that didn't like it, you can go pound salt for all I care. Because I liked it. People gotta mellow the F out. Seriously. It's just entertainment. It's not art house film. Just enjoy it. Have fun. It's not art house TV, whatever you want to call it. It's not like Shakespeare. It's just supposed to be fun. I'm going to leave you with that. May the force be with you. Warwick is freaking awesome. That's not a curse word, by the way. I didn't say the F word. And peace out, my community.